All right, we're back with another auction recap. Today we're going to take a look at the Heritage Auctions Fall Sports Catalog. Buyer's premium 20%, taxes and shipping not included in the prices shown. Can't 100% confirm if buyer has paid for a card or not. Only cards are shown in the top 25. But starting with this video, I'm starting to put other types of memorabilia in the honorable mention section. So that way you guys can see still some of the other top sales. All right, we're starting off number 25, 1934 Lou Gehrig. One of the two faces of the set. You'll look at the bottom, it says Lou Gehrig says. There's 35 8s and 3 PSA 9s. This one sold for $78,000, which will show you this auction got crazy expensive fast, right? In the 24 spot, we have the 1960 Topps complete baseball set, number 24 best set, and this has an average GPA of 8.004, $81,000, and a few bigger rookies in there. The Yaz is probably the best one. You have McCovey, and then you also have Cott. Up next, E92 Honus Wagner in a 4 grade. There is only 7 graded higher. A nice portrait shot of Wagner, fraction the price of the T206, but still, it is a striking card, and this one sold for $81,000. In the 22nd spot, we have a 1986 Jerry Rice. Much tougher to find than the Jordan in a 10. These borders get chipped really easily. This one sold for $87,000, and there's only 63 PSA 10s out there. 1961 complete set, number 8, which includes 5 PSA 10s. The set sold for $87,000. You can see the mirrors up there in a PSA 8, and same with the mantle and the bottom and the Marischal. 1976 Walter Payton on-card autograph. This is the highest graded card with an auto, although, I know from a technical perspective it got a 6, but it's still a pretty clean autograph overall, and you can see the reason why it got a 6, right? But pretty legible and striking, although I do wish the autograph was presented this way rather than signed like that, but still very high graded. This one sold for $93K. 1952 Mays in a PSA 8. Pretty good centering overall. It is an old cert, but I think the appearance looks great. And 15 graded higher. This one sold for $93,000. 1951 Bowman complete set, number 18 ranked set. I mentioned at a PSA 8.5 in Mize, and there's 6s of Mantle and Mays, sold for $93,000. In the 17 spot, a 5 of this Mickey Mantle. It's a bit off-centered. You can see left to right and top to bottom. His first Topps card, this one sold for $105,000. Another complete set, our 1955 Topps. All but 3 cards have been graded a PSA 8, with 2 that have been graded 8.5, and all the others are going to be 7s. This one sold for $111,000. You can see one of the 7s, though, is the Koufax. So factor that into your price point. And the Clemente does have a qualifier. You can see at the very top over there. 1969 Hank Aaron in a PSA 10. There's only 4 of these out there in that 10 grade. Once again, eclipsing over $100,000. We're at 111 for this copy. There's quite a bit of exquisite cards sold at this auction. This is a 2004 Jumbo Patch on-card auto of Kobe Bryant, $120,000. I will have to say this is a really nice patch, but even for game use mem, I wouldn't spend $120,000 on a patch auto, but obviously this is a very important set for basketball collectors. 1956 Topps Mickey Mantle white back. This is from his famous Triple Crown season, $120,000. Man, those corners are sharp. Kevin Garnett, 2003 Upper Deck Exquisite, 7 on the card grade, a 10 on the auto. A bit of a smaller patch, but you can see multiple colors over there. This one is numbered to 21, and it sold for $132,000, 21 of 21. In the 11th spot, I didn't realize this, but this is the first Michael Jordan pack inserted autograph card. And There's only 2 of these that are graded higher. It sold for $132,000. This is when Michael Jordan still played in the minor leagues. He never played in the major leagues, I don't think, for MLB, but he only played in the minor leagues, and this was one of the Barons. So I would have always thought his first autograph would have been on a basketball card, but it's kind of funny it was on baseball. Now it's time to jump into the honorable mentions. But before we do that, I have to tell you about the video sponsor, which is Mantle, website I've been using the past few months. It's a social media site for collectors. And here we have a post with Judge, Mantle, and Joe DiMaggio by Sports Collector Digest magazine. The best part, since it's only collectibles, none of these political debates. You're not going to have people arguing over your timeline who they want to see elected. Instead, you'll see some awesome cards like this T428 Flags of All Nations Instead, you'll see some awesome cards like this T428 Flags of All Nation that I posted, and many others. This was one of my Mantle pieces, but I post on there multiple times a week, and I really enjoy the platform. Now, I'm partnered with them to do a giveaway this month. We're going to be giving away 3 different items to new users that sign up to the site with my referral code. So up first, we're going to do an 1888 Ginter flag. I have a stack of these, so you can pick a country out of that stack. Next, I'll be giving away this 1960 Warren Spahn. Pretty good shape. Again, this isn't the same exact photo of the card I'll be giving away. And lastly, $20 PayPal, and you can buy it whatever you want. So 3 winners this month. I will be putting the link down below in the description and the comment section. Mantle is supporting this channel, and it is an affiliate link, although it is 100% free to join Mantle. So if you do enjoy these auction recaps and other content that I produce on the channel, make sure to sign up. All right, let's jump into these honorable mentions. Up first, Dean Martin, Frank Sinatra, dual autograph, 1 of 1, famous both for singing and being actors. This one sold slightly under $10,000. McKinley, 1932, U.S. Caramel, the short print within the set. This has 2 holes in it, but $21,000 for this one. This is considered like a T206 Wagner of non-sports. Abraham Lincoln in the same set. This is an 8. Lincoln and Washington are the 2 most popular cards within the 32 Caramel. Obviously, the McKinley's the toughest, but most collectors that just want to have the set built or just want to have singles want to have either Lincoln or Washington, right? And this one is a Pop 4, none higher, $15,000. Also, I have a full video on these 32 Caramels if you would like to check them out. Horrors of War. This is a 240 core set, and this included the collector's box, which I had no idea this existed. $15,600 on this one. Praying Abraham Lincoln. This was 3 grades higher than the second highest graded card of Lincoln. This one sold for $18,000, which really, really shocked me at that price point. Wasn't that expensive a few years ago, and this is the most expensive Lincoln card sale. Now, there could be some CDVs and things like that that sold higher. I know there's like an autographed one or something like that out there. I'm not too familiar with that market, and there definitely is arguments to say CDVs are cards. But regardless, a slabbed card by PSA or SGC that's non-CDV, I think this is the highest one out there. And if you guys want to learn more, I do have a non-sports Facebook group. All right, next, Vesna C55, one of your classic pre-war hockey cards. This one sold for $13,200, 4.5. I still want to eventually grab one of these, but I'm not in a super rush to grab it yet. Comspec, Jerry West in a 6, Pop 4, none higher, $27,600. So this is a very tough basketball set to find out in the wild. Not many populate. Jack Marin, this Pop 1, none higher. He was a 2-time All-Star, $63,000 in this 10. Another Pop 1 over here. Kareem, West, and Hayes, $50,400 in this triple. 1985 Star, Crunch and Munch, Jordan 9, 43-2. This is a Pop 1, none higher. And this Star was a part of a regional set featuring the 10 starting players in the 1985 NBA All-Star Game, and also has a checklist out there. 1997 Ultra Platinum Medallion, Michael Jordan, number to 100, 13 graded higher, $28,800. 1935, Luke Johnson. This was a scarce high number in the set. There's 8 of them graded higher. And he spent 32 years as the Bears assistant coach. $9,840. 1966, Philadelphia, Gale Sayers, rookie card. 36 nines out there, but none graded higher. $32,400. Brunner's Bread, Hannes Wagner, a very tough issue to find out there. $28,800 for this BVG 3.5. Now, I didn't look up all the comps, but I'd be curious to see what lower grade PSA or SGC ones do on this. This could be a potential crack out of BVG and get that sent over to one of those 2 companies. 1960, Venezuela Tattoos, Juan Marichal. You know, I heard about this card a few years ago, and I had no idea what these go for. I didn't expect $7,200, although most of these are going to be in way worse shape. And, I mean, this is a really good shape for this card, even though it is a 2. I'll just tell you that these tattoos, you find them in very, very poor condition. And they weren't even grading these until a few years ago as well. There's a Venezuela collector on Twitter who first exposed me to this card because I didn't know Marichal had a 1960 Topps tattoos, and I didn't even know that there was Venezuela cards of these. But regardless, $7,200 on this copy. A 1951 Bowman baseball sheet. No mantle on here. The description says there's a Nellie Fox and Leo DeRocher. 238 cards are on this sheet. This sold for $11,100. 2003 Ronaldo, and this is one of 38 PSA 10s. This sold for $72,000. Another one of those cards you don't really find a lot in high grade, I believe. Could be wrong on this, but a lot of these are in pretty poor shape. Martin DeHigo autograph. A lot of people love Ohtani, but DeHigo was kind of like Ohtani in the Negro Leagues, a 2-way player, and he passed away in 1971, so not a ton of his autos out there. This one sold for $8,100. 86 Fleer wax box. This one sold for $138,000. 36 packs in baseball card exchange authenticated. Super Bowl ring of a player from 2018, linebacker on the Patriots. This sold for $55,000. Another one for the Steelers in 2005. This sold for $100,000 more, $144,000 on this one. 1960 Roberto Clemente. PSA says photo matched August 25th, 1960. $222,000. Dick Butkus. Photo match to a 1972 Topps card. This one sold for $87,000. All right, let's jump into our top 10. Up first, 2003 Exquisite LeBron James auto patch, $150,000. Look, this card, in my opinion, makes more sense to sell for under $50,000 than some of the other Exquisites that we've seen in this video so far. But again, I don't collect modern basketball, and I don't even collect high-end modern basketball. I'm not spending over $100,000 on a card. Number 9, 1957 Mantle Pop 22, one graded higher, $156,000. And even on this copy, you can see it's a little OC for a 9. 2003 Exquisite Kobe Bryant, number to 25, $174,000 for a dual 10. And these 10s are tough to get because they are thicker cards. The 1952 baseball set, the Mantle is graded an 8 OC, and all the other cards are graded between like a 5 and an 8. This one sold for $222,000. In the 6th spot, 1952 Mantle and a 7, Pop 77 with 66 graded higher for a nice $264,000. We're jumping into our top 5 now, and another Mickey Mantle Pop 27, one PSA 10. This one sold for $300,000. In the number 4 spot, a 1916 Babe Ruth M1015 Sporting News, $384,000. I know this is graded at 2.5. It actually looks really nice for a 2.5 here on the front, so there could be some issues with the back, but I didn't look at it before recording this video. Number 3, 2003 Exquisite Michael Jordan Mint 9 Auto 10 patch, $562,000, man. I'm speechless at this price point, but I understand it's the first year Exquisite. It's numbered to 23, I believe, and there's a lot going for it, but I wouldn't have guessed $562,000. Number 2, LeBron James gold refractor numbered to 50. This is the rarest chrome insert that you could find back in 2003, 645,000. There's 9 of these in that 10 grade. And finally, the highest sale at this auction, eclipsing 645,000, 1968 Topps baseball set. Number 2 in the registry, there's 517 PSA 10s, 81 9s. This one sold for $765,000. Well, thanks guys for checking out this video. Again, if you want to support the channel, make sure to sign up for Mantle. Make some posts over there. They're really helping out. And thank you to our following channel members. I'm going to put another auction recap on the screen now. So if you haven't checked it out or want to see it, watch it. And I'll see you guys in another video.